Raptors avoided the dreaded 3-0 series deficit, but they still have a long way to go. Cleveland is 24-7 in the playoffs dating back to last year. Toronto has just 23 playoff wins since their inception into the league in 1995. Will the Raps tie this series at 2 tonight? I'm Eric Kummel. Let's see what the fans think. All right, what are the keys tonight for the Raptors to get a win?
I think Biz has got to play big on LeBron. I think defense got to be a huge focus, and Kyle and DeMar got to show up.
Lowry just has to have another game. So
Bismack's got a lot of pressure this game, following obviously that franchise record with the rebound 26 or 23 was it?
26. Yeah.
26 rebounds. JV's questionable tonight, but you know what? If Biyombo's starting, then I have all the confidence that the Raptors need to secure the win.
I think Lowry got to be balling. DeRozan got to be balling, not chucking up shots. Bismack been balling, grabbing rebounds, so those three got to be on it for real if we have a chance.
Kyle Lowry, he's been inconsistent. So if he doesn't do a good job, that's it. Him and DeMar, they got to have a good game. It's going to be high energy because y'all know if y'all lose this game, it's 3-1, it's over. So high energy, your two stars, and Valanciunas have a big game. I think that's been a difference in the series.
They got to the East Finals. Even if they lose this series, do you think it's a successful season?
Definitely a successful. Anything past the first round was.
Yeah, so the second round is just added on the cake.
That's all gravy at this point.
I would have been disappointed if we lost earlier, but nah, man, like the city's electric right now, so we're going up, man. We're good.
Definitely, that's the thing. It's definitely a successful series. You know, Toronto, I think just last year when you guys were #1 for a while, you know, just started getting ESPN games and TNT games. So the franchise is doing great things, putting Drake, Raptors, everything, putting Canada on the map. Definitely successful this season.
Absolutely. I mean, this year the whole pressure was basically, can we get by the first round? And which we did. Not only did we get by the first round, we got by the second round, semifinals, and we're already here in the Eastern Conference Finals. So absolutely, I would say this is a successful season. I'm definitely proud of the boys for sure.
For Toronto to take this series, they have to win one in Cleveland. You think they can win on the road?
I think they can. The best chance is, pulling a win here. It's going back to Cleveland for 5? And come in here for 6. I think that's really the only way.
You think they can win Game 7 in Cleveland?
Nah.
So it's gotta be Game 5.
The franchise is coming up. I love, the fan base. My girlfriend's from here, so I love the fan base and everything. But I think right now the playoffs is just too big for y'all. Eastern Conference Finals the first time. I think it's too big for y'all. LeBron and those guys, knowing what it takes, I think it's going to be it's a huge edge for them. But yeah, a couple more years and Toronto will be right there. A couple more years. I think those two guys, Kyle Lowry and DeMar, just with the pressure for him. Even Valanciunas, he's a young guy. Bismack as well. It's a young team, so the pressure of a Game 7 I think might be too much.
It's always difficult winning on the road, Cleveland. I mean, they got a great fan base over there. It's going to be really difficult.
If you beat them in the regular season multiple times, after today's win, we're going to definitely get another win after that in Cleveland.
Yeah, I think we win today. We just had to win one in Cleveland and then win it back at home. So I think it's possible, yeah.
What did you think of Dahntay Jones punching Biyombo below the belt there? What did you think of that?
I was a little bit dirty. I'm glad he got fined. What are you going to do? It's part of the game.
Who's Dahntay Jones?
He's on the Cavs. He punched.
Who's that? Sorry, I don't remember. Doesn't matter.
He doesn't play.
Doesn't matter.
You think they should have made him play instead of suspending him?
Well, Bismack is only afraid of Lions.
I thought it was a Toronto player.
So he's gonna take him out, no problem. He's not something we have to handle.
It was 30, but I only got fined $80. So
he's not making much.
So I don't know. Could have been a little more.
You think they should have made him play for 30 minutes this game instead of suspending him?
Yeah, that would have been a good idea, realistically. Would have been a bigger punishment. Yeah.
It was a pretty dirty play, but it happens, right? It's playoffs, so.
It's going to get physical.
Yeah.
Definitely physical.
We're getting it back, don't worry.
Dahntay Jones sucks.
Cheap shot, but if you watch the game, that reminds me of when LeBron was in Cleveland, and he sent Dexter Pittman out there to give somebody a quick check. Dahntay Jones doesn't even play. I think the fine for it is $80 based on what.
His salary's $8,000.
His salary's $8,000. So you're talking about, I think it's 100th of his salary. So you're talking about an $80 fine. So I think I wouldn't want to say any player is dirty and would do something like that on purpose. But you talk about a guy that doesn't play, goes out there and makes that shot. Not to say coach told him to do it, but when you know that you're a body, you have a little more. You might take it upon yourself to do that kind of thing. So it's a cheap shot. But that's the game.
If you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe and let us know in the comments if you think this season was already a success for the Raptors. Thanks for watching.